so small. Watch the clock ticking off.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Kristen. Today I'm going to be doing 5 different DIYs with Dollar Tree signs. My stash is sort of running low, but I have so many Dollar Tree signs. I like buy them and I'm like, oh, this is a cute design, I'll make something out of this eventually. No, I've had these for probably a good year. Some I recently purchased in months time, but I wanted to start doing some fun sign decor, or I don't know, I'm trying to find something different to do, and I'm really excited how these turned out, so I cannot wait to show you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. It's almost May. What is everybody's plans? I know nobody can really have plans, but we have been spending so much time outdoors. We've been finding different trails to walk through. We like to fish. We're just trying to spend our time outside as much as possible, as long as our Michigan weather lets us. So that is what we have been doing. We've just kind of been coming up with different areas that we can walk and find fun things. My kids like picking up sticks and rocks and acorns and fun stuff like that. So that is what we are doing to occupy our time lately. Let me guys know if there's anything fun I should be doing with my kids. We still do like bubbles and chalk, things like that. I'm just gonna start jumping in really quick. I do want to let you guys know I started a Facebook page. People have been asking me to do this for years, to start a Facebook page. So I will leave the link in the description box below. Also, if you guys have Instagram, I am on Instagram as well, so you can follow me there. I've been putting our fun little trips and fun things that we do there, along with some like little videos and stories, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, so 5 different DIYs with Dollar Tree signs. This first sign is my favorite, so that's why I wanted to show it first. I'm using this family sign I picked up at Dollar Tree quite a while back. I want to say around Valentine's Day, because they had ones that said love and family and home, and then I ripped them apart. Probably shouldn't have ripped them apart, because I'm putting them back together exactly the same way as what they were. Using Waverly chalk paint in white, I'm just going to do 2 coats of white. This sign my mom actually gave me, and I'm just going to tear this apart. I'm so sorry, Mom, but I love like the barnwood frame, so that is why I'm using it. And then I started sanding this down, and it was not coming up. It was going to take me forever, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to flip it over. We already wasted enough time using a Waverly chalk paint and elephant, and I did 2 coats of this. And I just love this. I wanted to do a little bit different than just white this time around, although I love using Waverly chalk paint in white. I have a ton of Waverly chalk paint. So this is where I came into, I don't know what I was thinking. So I took the whole family thing apart, and I wanted them to lay flat. But then when I put the frame on, they weren't laying that way, because obviously it makes it longer when you tear everything apart. Didn't even think of that. So went back and glued everything back together of how it was when I first bought it. So make sure that your frame and the size of everything is larger if you're going to tear this apart. I am just using the elephant in the chalk paint. Once again, the elephant in the chalk paint. The color elephant, the elephant chalk paint, here we go. Just dry brushing. This looks so good. It just gives a little bit more extra of something. And this was so simple and easy to do. Here's like a nice little close-up of it. And then after this, all I did was, I actually hot glued. I have the Gorilla Glue hot glue. It works incredible. It holds these Dollar Tree frames together so good. All of this frame wasn't Dollar Tree. This little family sign was. But I love how this is put together. This has to be one of my favorite things in my house right now.
But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be.
These next signs I'm using are these little triangle squares, roar like you mean it, Dollar Tree. I'm ripping them apart. These were pretty easy to do. I just ripped the lion heads off, and it kind of left a little bit of glue possibly on the back side, and I just kind of rubbed it off, and it was pretty smooth and flat anyways, so I didn't do a whole lot. You could definitely just sand it down. I chose not to. I'm doing 2 different DIYs with these. This is in the moss in the Waverly chalk paint. I love this moss color. I use this in another DIY on this video as well, but I love this color. I just think it's just great. It's not white, and I did 2 coats of this because the first coat just wasn't staying, so I just did 1 more. I have this Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper, just making a nice little triangle trace, and I didn't realize this isn't like, they're not perfect like 3 sides. It's not like a perfect 3-sided triangle. I didn't realize that when I bought these, or I probably wouldn't have bought them. Cutting this scrapbook paper out, Mod Podging it to the sign right here. I just love the 2 colors that these are. I love the scrapbook paper. I love the moss color and the green. So if you guys want some kind of like woodsy, rustic-y decor, these 2 pieces or 2 colors, 2 things are absolutely amazing. I just love them. Seriously, love them. Mod Podge is great. I actually ordered the Waverly chalk paint in the elephant and had that sent to my house from Walmart. And then it took like a month to come. And then they sent me free Mod Podge, which was super cool. So I was really excited about that. This is the Waverly Wax Antique, and I'm just dry brushing it along the edges. And I think it just gave it a little bit more. It kind of hid the flaws in the frame because, like I said, I didn't sand them down. But look how good this looks. I was like mind blown about how nice this was. Like I said, the Gorilla glue sticks held these together so good because you're going to see I'm just hot gluing the 2 triangles together, or the 2 signs together, and then I flip it over because I was like, man, do I need to add popsicle sticks or something to the back to hold these together? No. No, I didn't. That was super cool. And then this is all I did with this, and then I just used a little hook from Dollar Tree and just added a wreath on there. I picked that up at Dollar General a while ago, and I thought it was like garland or something, and I was like, this is a wreath, but once you like fluff it out, it looks so good. I love the way this turned out. I just love the colors. I just love, love, love it.
Myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break.
This is the other triangle sign. I'm using the elephant in Waverly chalk paint, and I just, you know, I'm trying to like broaden my horizons when it comes to colors, but I always go back to white. I just love how clean it is. And then this scrapbook paper came from, I want to say Dollar Tree. It's not from Dollar Tree. It's from Hobby Lobby. I cut another triangle out, used some Mod Podge, slapped it on that triangle, and I only did 1 because I'm going to be making a little tray. If you hear a little bit of dinging in the background, it's because my watch keeps going off when I don't want it to, and I don't know. It's just, it won't stop. And Mod Podging it, I didn't put a layer over the top. I just did the bottom because I always mess it up. Always use too much Mod Podge. I'm going to take my glue gun. This is a Surebonder dual temp glue gun. It works. It's good. I have another favorite by Arrow, the Arrow glue gun, but the Surebonder works really good, so this is what I've been using lately. Just, I don't like gluing the 2 signs together. That's why I didn't do, obviously, 2 scrapbook pages because you're not going to be able to see the other one. Just dry brushing along the edges. I just like the way this looks a lot better than just plain gray. And yeah, that's all I did to this. Made a cute little tray. And I've never made like a little tray out of triangles. So I thought this was different. It was cute. And then I'm going to show you guys how I styled it later on with another sign that I'm making in this video. So that's why there's nothing on top of this. This is from Dollar General. I didn't realize I kind of slipped a Dollar General item in, but Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Waverly chalk paint in white, and I just did 2 coats of this to cover the words up really, really good. And this little house is so cute. They're $1. So if you're gonna go get your ketchup or your mustard or your milk, look at the craft aisle or look at the decor aisle. It's super cute. I used my silhouette and did Home Sweet Home. These are just gosh, what is it called? Oh my goodness, where are we? Words, lettering, font. Oh my goodness, there we go, font. I downloaded font from the Silhouette Studio. I'm not 100% sure like if this is actually called anything or if you can find it unless you download it. I always just type in Farmhouse writing, and this is usually what pops up, and then I buy it, and then I just use the same font over and over and over again. But I wanted to say Home Sweet Home. Normally I had this all laid out nicely, but it was just a tiny, tiny too big for the little house. So I'm like, you know what, I can cut them apart, I can lay it down. You guys see how nasty my like transfer paper is? It's because we have animals and they like to come in my craft room and bug me, so I always have animal hair all over my stuff. But this is how I styled the tray. I just used a little candle from Dollar Tree, this sign, and then I threw in like a tiny vase behind the house with some greenery just so it would look a little bit different and not super white and super boring, because the greenery always just makes it pop just a tiny, tiny bit. The very last DIY is with these two Christmas signs. I love the red truck, but I probably bought 4 of these. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I could do so many different DIYs with them, but I didn't. I used nail polish remover to get these tags off the back, and look what happened. Everyone's like, use the nail polish remover, use this, use that. I used nail polish remover, and it probably made it worse. I'd much rather just take a sander or some sandpaper and sand it down. That's just works way better for me. Using the Waverly chalk paint in moss once again, and the Waverly chalk paint in white. I'm going to paint both of these signs different. My gosh, you know what? Every time I do a voiceover, something happens. I don't know if you hear how much background noise. I feel like there's always so much going on in the background. But my 3-year-old just went to the bathroom, flushed the toilet as I'm doing a voiceover. Like, this always happens to me. Always, always, always. And then I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in wax, antique wax, Waverly antique in wax, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. And just dry brushing over the top of the white one, not the green one. I'm just kind of trying to not keep it, you know, exactly the same. This came from the Silhouette Studio, this cute little chicken, pig, cow vinyl piece. I love using my Silhouette Cameo. I think it is great. It's so much fun. I have a dog barking. What is my life? What are we doing? Why aren't we outside? Why am I inside? I love when the transfer paper peels off. It's like so, I don't know, I just love it. Welcome home, I made this, and I don't know what font, I don't even remember, and I never save what I need to remember to let you guys know. But like I said, I think the home was just a normal font, the welcome was some sort of Farmhouse font, and then I just peeled this off. If you guys don't have a Silhouette, you can definitely trace, you can use carbon paper, you can use stencils. This just is really easy for me, and it makes my DIYs go so much faster than they used to. And then I'm just using twine, tying these together. And then I have a burlap wreath on my door I recently made for a bee DIY, if you guys want to check out that video. I just kind of like to use the same burlap wreaths. I've probably made like 5 or 6 that I have laying around. But I realized that I can just take the signs off the middle and put different ones on, and it looks like a whole new wreath. So that's what I did here. It says welcome home. The other one has the cow. I know that they lay on top of each other so you can't see both signs, but I thought, you know what, you can always just change it around however you want, or you can always glue the top parts on so they both can see them, but I didn't like the way they hung, so that is why I did it this way. You guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. And let me know in the comments if you actually finished the videos all the way through. I would just love to know who actually listens to me for 13 minutes long. Alright, I'll see you next one. Bye.